Howdy everybody, it's your pal Misty. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. It is time for a weight loss and a health update, and I'm pretty excited about both of them this week. So let's just go ahead and start at the beginning. And for most of you, the beginning is always going to be the weight loss because I know that's something that some of you are interested in, and that's the only thing that you're interested in. But for me, it's the least impactful part of this whole process. However, at my last weigh-in, which was for the Beast Mode Challenge, which ended in July, I was at 199.6 pounds. Yesterday, which was August the 10th, I jumped on the scale and we are down another 2 pounds in the last 10 days. I'm very excited about that. That's a lot for 10 days. But I also will go through periods where I lose none or gain some. So there it is. There's your weight loss update. For those of you who are interested and impacted by the number only, 2 pounds. Hooray! The next update that I have is the Steps Challenge because I am very excited to be a part of this Steps Challenge as always. The first time I had Daniela Joy, the second time I had Cheryl Davis, and this time I have the person who was one of the people who actually inspired me to even start walking. I'm on Team Guardians with Angel, and I'm not wearing blue. Oh no, Angel. Oh look, I got some blue right here. Here's your blue. Team Guardians, stand against bullying. I've been doing really well with my steps, like shocking myself all over with the steps. For those of you who follow along and watch my last video, you know I went for a walk with my pal Mary, and I ended up with like, I don't know, 18,000 steps a day or something. I've been really worried since I added the hour-long boot camp 5 days a week, and then I work out with a Fit Squad, which is normally 30 minutes. We do 1 hour one time a month. But I was really worried that in doing all that, I wouldn't be able to get my steps and I would struggle because although I'm working out for an hour, a lot of it is strength training, and strength training, you don't get a lot. I mean, you're not steps. Nobody's stepping anywhere. Anyway, I was a little worried about it, but one thing that I have found that still, it blows my brain open. I don't understand it, but somehow the more physical activity I do, the more physical activity I can do as long as I'm getting sleep. It's crazy. So I've been crushing my 10,000 steps goal like every day, not crushing it like getting 20,000, but like not even thinking about it, and normally hitting the 10,000 by like the time I get off of work and take a walk around 5:30, 6 o'clock, or normally by 7 or 8. Last night was actually the latest that it took me to get to 10,000 steps, and I was very busy yesterday. I still did a workout, but I didn't get to take as many walks, and it was raining outside for most of the day off and on, and really bad from like 5 o'clock till we went to bed. But I got the 10,000 steps, but it was a little bit of a struggle. But yeah, so, I mean, I know I'm making Angel proud just because I'm participating, but I really am excited to be part of your team, Angel. I don't care where we land in the rankings because that's not what it's about. But I'm super excited, and I'm super excited that I've been able to add all this physical activity and do more physical activity. So, yeah, go Team Guardians. Whoop, whoop. The final thing that I wanted to talk about today was something that is very important to me. I have notes, so just FYI, I will be reading some of these numbers, but I started this keto low carb way of eating 2.5 years ago, and a year ago I started fitness, and really over the last 7-8 months I've really amped up the fitness, even more so in just the last several weeks. But I hadn't gone to the doctor because I didn't realize how worried I was about the numbers until I got the numbers. So I know I've been a little bit distant recently, and to be truthful, that was part of the cause. I've never been a healthy person. Every time I get blood work, they normally call me in a couple of days to talk about something that's outside of the range, that I need to come in and get on a new medication or take, extra vitamin D or extra iron or all of those things. Getting close to being pre-diabetic, being on cholesterol medication, blood medication, thyroid medication. I wasn't healthy. And so I feel great. And there was part of me that was worried that the numbers still wouldn't reflect that. So, it's like it in your brain, you feel it in your body. But when they didn't call, I didn't know if I should feel like that's okay or if that should make me nervous. Even though in the past they always called. Anyway, I got in my head about it. And so now I wanted to give y'all the update. And I have to say, it's amazing. It's stellar news, guys. So I want to talk about it because I'm really excited. And I want y'all to know that if you put in the time, if you put in the effort, if you're consistent, if you believe that you're worth it, you can change your whole entire life into one you didn't even know you ever wanted. So, don't worry, I'll be giving everybody spoiler updates that Misty cries a little bit in this one, but guys, it's just good. So, let me go over some of the numbers that I know a lot of people are really interested in, especially when it comes to people who are on a keto and low carb diet, because everybody does the diet differently. Everybody has different numbers, and I wanted to share mine. So first of all, my iron and vitamin D are at great levels. B12 was just great. I do take a B12 supplement, but that does keep me in line. And it's not a prescribed, 4 times the regular dose of what you need supplement. It's just a regular, I get it from Amazon. So the first one that I wanted to talk about was my fasted blood glucose, which was at an 88, and that's great. It should be anywhere between 74 and 106 for a fasted blood glucose. That's one of the signs of diabetic or pre-diabetic, is one of the things that they look at. But the big number for that is your A1C number, and anything over 5.7 or above is considered pre-diabetic, and then there's a range where you're actually considered diabetic. I was always really close to that 5.6, but I never was considered pre-diabetic, even at 330 pounds, but I was always really, really close to that top range. And my A1C, which again should be 0 to 5.6 for normal average. Mine came in at a 4.62. So very, very good. The other thing that everybody wants to know is cholesterol. So many people talk about keto and all the fat that we eat and that our cholesterol's bad and the numbers are high, and is cholesterol important? There's so much talk around cholesterol. I just wanted to give a brief rundown of where mine was, what the numbers were, and sort of what type of cholesterol it is, right? So overall, your cholesterol, they say, should be between 0 and 200. Mine, I've been on cholesterol medication in the past that I had just stopped taking because I didn't like the statins, which, to each their own. If you want to take medication, I am an endorser of medication when you need it. But I had just started feeling better and had stopped everything. But mine came in this time at a 191. So still a little bit on the higher end of the normal average, but 191 is below 200. And so for me, that's really, really good. Next is the triglycerides. Triglycerides should be anywhere between 0 and 150. Triglycerides are normally things that you would find or be associated with sugar intake. pizzas, pastas, rices, breads, those types of things will normally cause an elevated triglyceride level. So mine came in at 47. So on the lower third end of that, which, I mean, I'm on the diet that eliminates those things, so that makes sense that that would be on the lower end of normal. Still good, right? But just on the lower end. The LDL, which is considered the bad cholesterol, should be between 0 and 100 to be within a normal range. Mine came in at an 83. So again, more on the top half of that, but still a perfectly good number. And then the one that did come in a little bit high was my HDL, which is considered the good cholesterol. It should be, on average, you want it at least between 50 and 60. Mine came in at 80. And the doctor said that's actually a good thing. She's like, you want, of any of your cholesterol numbers that you want your HDL to be the highest. And that was the only one that I had out of range, and it was on the high end of the range. So A1C is great. Blood glucose is great. Cholesterol is all within range except for the good one, which I scored extra bonus points on. So yeah, those are my numbers. Those are the results that this way of life have given to me. I feel tremendous. I'm super happy to have you all here. Thank you for coming along with me on this health expedition. And that's going to do it for today, guys. So like this video if you like it, dislike it if you didn't, subscribe if you know how, and comment down below. Have you been able to come off of any of your medications? Because I'm no longer on the cholesterol medication, no longer on the anxiety medication, no longer on the blood pressure medication, no longer on the thyroid medication, don't have to take vitamin D, don't have to take iron. It's great out there. Is it working for you? Let me know. I'd really be interested to hear. And until next time, I'll see you real soon. Hello and good morning to you. It's time for your update. It was a good one. Did you enjoy it? I enjoyed it, I think. I mean, when y'all see this, y'all have seen it, but when I tell y'all that, I haven't done it yet, but I think it's going to be a good video. We just got several things to talk about today, and we need to get to talking about them because we have a lot of stuff to do. Oh, maybe I have a bunch of things written down that I'm going to be talking about because I'm never going to remember these numbers, and I just thought of something else maybe I should add in. It'll be a secret. Y'all won't know if I add it in. Okay, Misty, get it together. You have everything in order. I'm a little tired because I finished boot camp not too long ago, and I had an opening that I worked into my schedule to do this video this morning, but I got so much sleep last night. I feel great, but I'm a little tired right now. It's fine. It'll pick up throughout the day. Okay. Go. I gave my thumbs up. That's what I give on the boot camp videos. When they have positive things, because I'm muted. This is my thumbs up. I've also been doing finger guns. Have y'all been catching the finger guns? I don't know. I don't know why I've been doing finger guns. All right, ready? Go. Get to the next part. Cross that one off. Check. Oh no, we have an urgent work message. Y'all, I don't want to move the camera because then it'll mess it up, but I want to see what this message is. It wasn't urgent. It's never actually urgent. Never mind. Oh, I almost went on a rant. There's some people who make every message urgent. Can you at least see if I'm going to answer it first? Now, granted, and this time I was not. But also, this urgent message wasn't even for me. Urgency means something important. Okay, it's fun. Let's just talk about the next part because that's the exciting part. Ready, go. Oh, I'm sorry, I cried a little bit. I didn't. It's very exciting news, guys, and I didn't realize how worried I was about these silly numbers. It's one thing to know it and to feel it, but there is just something still about having that medical validation. Oh, don't cry again on them. No, stop it. Okay, all right, just close it down. Close it down.